Good evening, folks. This is Al Q, bringing you an update on Thursday, September the 10th, the first double-digit day of September, and of this 2020-2021 school year at 8:30 Eastern Time on the East Coast. All right, so here it is. Here is the tropics. Here are the tropics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one on the African continent, which makes 6, and there's one little tropical system that's coming up, giving us all this rain. That makes 7. 7, lucky number 7. That's what we have for the tropics. Very active. These two will probably get close to the coast and curve away. This one, Sally, Sally looks like she's going to come very close. Looks like make landfall somewhere in the Outer Banks, Carolinas, or brush it really hard and come very close to the Jersey Shore and to the Cape and this region right up here where I'm pointing. We have to watch this very carefully. All right? This, weird. Going to make this like counterclockwise move. This one's going to come underneath, go through the Keys. Paulette should come close. Renee behind it should just bend out to sea. We call it a fish storm. This one, Sally, is going to slide underneath. All right? We just really have to watch. This is the pressure pattern setting up, and this is for the end of the month, about around September 20th. So this is the one we're talking about. This looks like it's going to be, let's just go back here for a second. This looks like it's going to be Paulette. Okay? Here's Paulette. Paulette's going to come close. She'll bring winds, heavy surf, things like that. So Wednesday the 16th. All right, this upcoming week. Okay, especially for the coastal areas, beach erosion, things like that along the eastern seaboard here. All right, pretty strong storm, that's for sure. Okay, so here we have it. It's down there. All right. Okay. Oop, wrong storm. Sorry about that. Wrong storm. Let me bring that back here to bring that back. All right. So there it is. Goes out to sea. Okay. Let's bring it up to the 24th time frame. We could see it coming. Sally is down. All right, looks like it's going to scrape along the coast, the Outer Banks. Looks like we'll get some effects here. We really have to watch this one. This raises kind of a red flag. All right, you have a big high pressure sitting over the north in eastern Canada. If this slides any further east, she's got nowhere to go except come up the coast. Hate to say it. All right, but lots of time. 2 weeks away. So let's take a look too at our temperatures once again. Tuesday, big cool down at night. Looking in the Gerseyland up here, looking in the 30s. May push that frost. This looks like a big frost area here, all on the interior, this whole area. All right. Mikey Muggs at Center County, Penn State, Gerseyland, all the way up into the Green Mountains. Not unusual for this time of year, September 15th. All right, at night. That's Tuesday. And then we'll roll through 60s. Here it comes Wednesday night. All right, chilly again in the 40s in this region, upper 30s to low 40s. 60s, 70s. And then we still stay cool at night on Thursday. Not as cool in the 50s. All right, we warm up. And then here comes another shot, end of the week. You can see the blues. Those are the freezing temperatures. And the frost temperatures. The deep blues like this, those are freezing. We see them all through the mountains here. Northern New York State. That's the end of next week, it looks like. All right? And it stays kind of chilly. Nice during the day, though, as we enter fall and summer ends. Okay? And once we get beyond 7 days with the GFS, we call it the goofus for a reason. All right. Okay, let's come here. All right, La Nina. I was telling you about La Nina. Well, it's official. La Nina is happening. These are all cold waters. This here, for the East Coast, we would need this to move more east. We would need this situated here off the West Coast for us to have what's called a negative EPO and drive the cold air through in the wintertime. This could promote a negative NAO, North Atlantic Oscillation, a high pressure over Greenland, which would block storms and force them to our south. But we have to see a lot of time with this. This again, this will promote warmth along the coast and also fuel for the tropical systems. All right, and folks, tropical hurricane season does not end until the 1st of November. Here's what a normal La Nina pattern would look like. All right, it comes from the northeast Pacific down across the Canadian prairies here, and then it doesn't get further south. It kind of it bucks, it bends up, all right, to our west. That's usually where storm track is. A lot of cutters, wet and warm. All right, every now and then we'll get a pulsation from Hudson Bay pushing down, which would force this lower down into the Delmarva, all right, the Mason-Dixon line region, which could give us snow, which does happen. See this high pressure here? Bring this over here. See this high pressure here? We want this guy situated over here. That's where we want it for what we had in 2014 and 15. That type of winter. All right, I don't know why I have this up. I know I have this up. Okay. U.S. Drought Monitor. You could see all of the wildfires in the West Coast. This is the region right here. Okay. This in Colorado, this is going to, and Utah is going to be negated due to all the snow that they just received. This will be wiped out. All right. Not totally, but it'll get wiped out considerably. Up here, they are not going to be getting any wetness in this area for a good 2 weeks now, looking at the latest GFS. And that's why we're getting all these wildfires. Besides that, we have, all right, the U.S. Palmer Drought Severity Index. That's what I was just showing you. Okay? We have nothing major here. It's showing for the United States, we don't have really a major drought, but on the West Coast we do. All right, so for the country, we really don't have a drought overall. Oops. And looking at the wildfires or forest fires, look at back in the 30s. All the millions of acres that were burned. Okay, and we've been on a steady decline here. Yeah, we've come up a little bit. All right, but you could see, look at this in '83, this time frame, we were very low. Right? And we've come up. You could see we've come up. But look at this. I mean, from basically, when you're looking at 26 here, basically over to almost 50 right here. I mean, you have a 24-year period of just immense wildfires. So when they say this is, historical and these are, record-setting, it's really not true. All right, and the other thing is they don't allow for the land management due to conservation bills and issues and policies and everything else out there. They don't allow for the underbrush to be cleared out, and that's what fuels the fires. Also, man, we got to be smarter. We cause a massive amount of these forest fires. All right. Nature does some with lightning, but most of them are caused by man. Okay? So that's all I have for this evening on this Thursday, double-digit day of September. Hope you're all well. Be safe. Be healthy. Take your vitamin C. Get your vitamin D. And I will see you on the next video chat. Thanks for watching. Please share with like-minded people and friends. And we'll see you next time. Signing off, Al Q.